Mine normally takes. What's the matter, Percy? Oh, you guys. Playing in their cave. Hi, Yvonne. Glad to have you back, too. What are you doing in there? What are you doing?
I guess this will be a trial run of our new Wi-Fi setting. Hopefully we've corrected some of those issues. Proof is in the pudding now.
Yeah, they just had their dinner and they have their clean litter box, which you always have to use immediately. And Stella's back there hiding under the blanket, I think, still.
Always. Stella.
Me too. You guys are making it hard to catch everybody. Oh! Attacked. That's Hank. Hey, Percy. You feel better now? Yeah, they've definitely warmed up faster than she has. Which one? All a blur. That one is Hank. That's the one you're asking about. He's a classic tabby. So he looks more solid on his sides than the rest of them do. The rest of them are mackerel tabbies. That one's Wilson. And Percy. And Hank again over there. What you doing up there? I think that Lionel and Zelda are the ones that are the easiest to mix up, but
Yeah,
their faces look totally different if you're just looking at their faces, though.
Says you.
They do. That's Lionel.
I have to look at the toe every time.
His face makes me think of a lion. She just looks smaller and cuter. I don't know. She has a little toe spot. A little toe spot, and she also has that white spot on her back leg there that I don't think he has. See, that one is Hank there. And then that one is Wilson. Hank and Wilson.
Look at Percy.
He's
He just had his mouth open.
Oh.
Trying to catch it.
What you doing, Lionel? Don't fall in the dish.
Zelda's going for the handle. Connection okay?
Yeah. Doesn't give me any warnings, but it doesn't always every time.
No, but 9 times out of 10 it does to me.
I don't know why he made me think of a lion like immediately. But before they even had names, I was like, he makes me think of a lion. So when we chose our theme, I was like, well, Lionel is perfect then. You'll get it. That one is Zelda, like we said. Her little gray toe, even though it's out of focus.
Our other toe is caught on this.
And Lionel.
You gonna let it go so I can move it around where the other cats?
And she's being a gymnast. They say it keeps buffering. I don't know if that's our end or their end. I haven't gotten any notifications.
Buffering would be on their end, I believe.
Okay. I didn't change any of my settings when I...
Who's growling?
Is that you, Hank? Are you mad at it, Hank? Trying to take it away? You know how Doc sometimes growls at the food and tries to keep people out? He did that at the water dish the other day, too.
Doc's a handful.
He is a troublemaker. I'm sure all these guys will be too, though. Once they get a little bit bigger.
My hope is that the mainstream in here won't fuzz out or drop off like it was before. For some reason, it doesn't select the network with the strongest signal. We've got several wireless routers in the building. They're all identically named.
Yep, this one's Wilson.
So anything with a Wi-Fi signal could bounce all around the building. So I renamed the one up here slightly just so I can tell it apart and pointed everything to that. So hopefully we're always feeding off to the router that's closest to us rather than the signal bouncing all over the building.
Would you say the hardwire doesn't work right now still?
Not on that one. It does on the other one. And I don't know if there's something wrong with the camera or if that's a product of what happened the other day. I don't know. Because it worked before, and now it doesn't.
Yeah, Hank's at the end of it. And Zelda there with her spotty back leg. With extra white outside the boot.
Lionel. Come over here and join in.
And Percy, the most unique one of all. He's doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
You mad at it? You mad?
Hank's also the one that always
Well, if you
attacks my
guys can hear it.
shoestrings. I'm trying to tug on it and make him do it.
I'm losing it. I'm trying. Taking up the whole screen on the other string. What you doing, Percy? Yeah. We got Zelda and Frank on the... Hank. I don't know where Frank came from. It's spaced out. Zelda and Hank. And Percy and Wilson. And Lionel over there. I love his face, though. He's got such a handsome face. Don't you? Such a handsome face. You gonna run away? No cameras, please. What? Says bye. He doesn't always get into action as much as everyone else. Him and Wilson a lot of times hang out under the desk with Stella. But the other three are almost always out getting into something. They're good. We'll be in there next. Let's see, I've been in here almost 12 minutes, so probably another 2 or 3 minutes in here before we move on to show the other guys. They're all good though. Just the 4. Since Marty got adopted a couple weeks ago. They all need their last boosters and their shots, and then schedule their spays and neuters after that, and then they can go to homes. Or they can go to homes before that, as long as the people they go to are responsible and will keep those appointments. The people who adopted Marty will be taking him in for his last shots and neuter next week on the same day. So these guys just turned 7 weeks old on Monday, and the other ones will be 12 weeks old on Friday. We have not tried introducing them at all. The age range is too great for them to be like unattended together, but we might see how one does at a time with these guys. Just doing your own thing. Just doing your own thing.
Stella.
She's just hiding.
I know. She shouldn't though.
Yeah, this one, the new gym, we had to zip tie the old one because it collapsed, but they've improved on the design this time, and so it's already like riveted together in the middle there, so not collapsible. Well, not collapsible the same way. Obviously, it still collapses to store.
Stella.
Oh, you're spooking everybody.
Why do you want to stay hitting all the time?
She says I only come out at night.
Wow, she comes out sometimes.
You're gonna make her nervous.
She's fine. You're fine, aren't you?
Hey, Stella. Baby, say hey.
Why do you have to be so antisocial?
says she doesn't know.
When she was outside, she used to come running up every time I would walk outside. Now she just runs away. Back under the desk.
Hiding again. Yeah, all of our other black cats came from her. I'd wanted a black cat for so long. I had a couple when I was growing up. I was like a young kid. But we always just ended up with whatever cats showed up here now that we've been adults. So we had 5 cats, I guess, before we ever got a black cat. And now we have a lot of black cats.
Well, I like our cats, but I wish I would have gotten Stella and taken care of that way sooner. But then we wouldn't be having all this fun.
Yeah. Wouldn't have all of these kittens without her.
Could be she hates being inside. I don't know. Her first experience inside was being in a kennel at the vet's office for a few weeks, about 7 weeks.
She didn't seem too unhappy when we visited her before her kittens. Before she had them, when she was still pregnant, but I don't know. It's got to be better than having them outside and having to worry about dogs chasing you and eating them.
That may be just the life she knows, though. I don't know.
She and these kittens are the ones that we took to the vet 6 weeks, well, 8 weeks ago probably. She was at the vet a couple weeks before she had these kittens. And then we just brought them here last week after they'd been at the vet the whole time, so.
It's very possible that they smell Clara and the other kittens. We didn't. Last year when we did this after the kittens left or were adopted and Stumpy was fixed and all that, we shampooed the rugs in here and all that. We haven't done that. Not yet. There was no point with more coming in, so.
Yeah.
And plus Lily and Stumpy are outside and they walk up to the door over here.
But they were also in a room with a whole bunch of other cats in kennels, smelling them all the time and hearing dogs in the other room and other kennels, so.
Yeah, she kind of had a traumatic introduction to being indoors. And it's only been a week, so. Another week or two, she'll probably be fine. Clara, on the other hand, I think it took her a day and a half before she realized she had it made in here.
Yeah, Clara warmed up so fast. Stumpy too.
Yeah.
She wasn't nervous for very long.
What's up, Hank?
And Lily, of course. Because Lily is the one that he
Lily
brought
was
in.
friendly from the get-go.
He brought in before she ever got pregnant. She was still a kitten, but a few months old. This one's Percy. I don't know if you caught up and know who they're all named for, but famous people from Alabama. So Percy is for Percy Sledge. And that one should be Lionel, I think, based on my best guess. Yeah. Zelda's under there. Lionel for Lionel Richie, Zelda for Zelda Fitzgerald, Hank here for Hank Williams, and Wilson for Wilson Pickett. Why are you making me do all the work?
You didn't hand it back to me, Vlad. Set it back up here.
Oh, now I'm at almost 20 minutes in here. I guess we better move to the other room.
We gotta get this away from them first.
Yeah.
So nobody eats a stick.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
Okay,
I'll
guys.
Take this in the other room. Since they've been all over it.
Hmm?
So I guess I'll take this in the
You
other
could
room.
if you wanted to, but
Well, they're not gonna like smell them on it. So.
they are so cute, aren't they? The darkest one is Hank. Where'd you go? No? Okay, yeah. That's Hank. He's a classic tabby. That's why he's sort of more swirly rather than spotty and striped. Sort of a marbly pattern. Whereas the rest are mackerel tabbies, and that's the spottier stripes. Okay, gotta go to the other room now. We'll be back to see you guys.
Where you open it?
Before I open it, what?
I'm gonna try to dart out.
Yeah, I was trying to beat them in. The originals. Hello, hello.
Hey, George. Hey, Claire. Claire, you got to
Hey,
run around out there
guys.
for a while today.
Hey guys.
What is this? Somebody's torn off a piece of cardboard.
I told you they've been eating boxes. Hey. See the rain. I'll double check. You smell the other babies?
George.
You smell the other babies on me?
Yuck.
They're almost as big as you guys. Even though they're like 4 weeks younger.
Hey, guys. Claire's right at your face.
Hello, hello, Clara. We have 2 mom cats and their litters. This litter it was 5. One of them has been adopted, so there's just 4 of them left. And then there's 5 in the litter in the other room. So that's 9 kittens and 2 mom cats.
And 2 fixed cats.
And 2 permanent residents out in the main room that we just walked through. So I guess if you count them all together, that's 13 cats up here. And we are at his office. That's where we're fostering all of these cats. Both of the mothers were stray cats and they were pregnant, so we trapped them and brought them inside and let them have their kittens here, and the other ones were at the vet is where she had those kittens. But yeah, and then at home we've got 8 cats and 2 dogs.
And 0 brain cells.
Too many of everything. The 8 cats at home are there to stay. Those are our cats, permanent cats. And the 2 cats out in the main office are also permanent residents, like I said. But these 2 mom cats and the 9 kittens are all... Okay, I guess I'm back, hopefully.
Experiment failed.
What experiment?
The
Oh,
router thing. I don't know.
okay. I lost my connection, but I'm back now. Maybe I'm not. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, this office is in downtown Montgomery, and the stray cats came from nearby apartments. People had just left cats outside to fend for themselves and not fixed, and having kittens. And the 2 cats out in the main room we rescued last year and adopted. One of them was pregnant when we trapped her and adopted 3 of those 5 kittens out, and 2 of them ended up at our house. But yeah, so the office and the cats all came from here in the city.
Guys.
We live in a town a little ways away from the city, but still suburban, I guess you'd call it. And 2 of our cats at home came from my office in another part of this city. Stray cats outside there. And 2 of them showed up at our house there in the suburbs. So they all just show up no matter where we are.
piled up on me.
And if anyone's new or needs a refresher, these are the Back to the Future kittens. And that one is Clara, their mom. Which one is this? This is
Maggie.
It's hard for me to tell on the screen. Maggie, Lorraine, Doc, and George. We had Marty, and he was the first one adopted.
Where are you, Yvonne?
Thump.
Doc.
Thump goes the Doc. Are you watching on our screen name? I don't know if she can always hear us. I know she's having the buffering issues. I don't know if you want to type your question. So Clara is obviously a little itty bitty cat and licking herself right now. So her kittens are a lot smaller than the other kittens. They're not too much bigger than the other litter is right now, and they're about 4 weeks older than them. What, Lorraine?
We're in Alabama, Yvonne.
We're in Montgomery. And Georgie. Enough with the shoelaces. Enough with the shoelaces, bud. Poor Clara has to go back to the vet to be rechecked for her itchy patch.
I haven't seen her scratching it, but it still feels all swollen.
I saw her scratch it yesterday, like directly, and she's sort of licking it now.
Well, she won't lick it again when I put medicine on it. She was really mad.
Yeah, she's got an itchy patch. They said it might be a flea allergy, even though she was on Revolution. We went ahead and gave her another dose of Revolution a little bit early. I think it was after 3 weeks instead of 4 weeks. And she's got her ointment on it, but she's still kind of rashy and lumpy there, so take her back and see what they say about it this time. She also needs her last booster shot.
What is this guy talking about?
I have no idea. I think he's being a strange troll, perhaps. Once she has her last booster, we're probably going to still try and get her at PetSmart, potentially, in one of their kennels. Are you responding? Or?
No, I haven't. Maggie.
Are you licking that spot or just a random spot?
Yvonne, I probably wouldn't be opposed to that. I'm not sure. I have to look at the map to see how far that is.
It's not going to stop with your shoelace.
Yvonne, if you look in the video description on the main streams, there's our email address is in there. If you'll just drop us an email address, we'll send you a adoption application. We can probably work something out.
Those guys won't be available for several more weeks because they'll have to be spayed and neutered before they go out of the area. got another one. Why don't you tie your shoelace? Maggie says she's still little. Maggie says she's like the size of the other kittens. Oh, you're killing me. I can't keep handling your shoe.
I'll just let them do it. I'll tie it when I get out.
You're gonna destroy it. What are you doing, Lorraine? Oh, blocking the other cameras. What are you doing, Doc?
I guess we've traded weather with you guys because it's sunny here. Sunny and hot. George. See all
Mr.
these
Handsome
holes in my
Face.
pants There will be some new pants in the wardrobe when all this is over. These guys have done a number on them.
Such a handsome face. Messing with your mama. Maggie, close up. What was that Wayne's World? Extreme close up.
Lorraine. Come on, Maggie.
Oh, blocking my view of your lap cat, Lorraine. Now everything is all yellow.
Why do you guys want to chew on my watch all the time?
Oh. Oh.
So George.
George smacking on my butt. Where'd Doc go and hide? Is he over beside you?
He's down here between my feet.
There's Doc, messing with the shoelace again. Where'd you guys hide all your other toys? There's like
Probably
two
either
toys
under the
sitting
couch
out.
or behind the couch.
There were none.
Where I found them.
Are there none back there?
Yeah, I see 3 or 4 back there actually. Get 'em out in a second.
Oh, let them have the other. Why is there a foil tin hat, a tinfoil hat in here?
Let me save it for certain occasions.
Did I not just?
One of them fell.
Yeah, it's like, where did it fall to? Okay. And that's why I can't leave these new mice down all the time, because everyone focuses on the tail and just chews on it like they want to eat it. We have to pick them up when we're not here to make sure they don't eat them. There's Doc. What are you doing, bud? Trying to eat the tail.
I wonder why your Wi-Fi gave you such a hard time. You're still connected. It shows me how it is signal.
I'm fine again now. I'm connected to the same one again. I was gonna try and switch back to the other one, but then everything
Replace all of those things.
everything went bad. And Georgie, what are you doing, George?
Oh.
Well, this has gone on a little longer than usual. It's almost 37 minutes now.
My
I think
battery would have been dead a long time ago.
I don't know what my battery is like. I don't think we've emailed them again since we set up his
What?
appointment. Marty.
No. I haven't spoken to him again after that.
But he was doing good. That was a couple days after he went home with them. That he was doing good and adjusting well, so hopefully he still is. They seem like really nice people and cat lovers just like us, so I'm sure
They
he'll
just
have
have
a
a little more sense and have as many cats.
yeah, they don't have an obscene number of cats like two people in this room do. So now we just need 9 more homes just like that. At least. Well, maybe we can convince some people to take a pair. Because 2 cats are better than 1. The 2 that ended up back with us from the other, from the litter last year, that they were adopted out together, but we had to take them back. They love each other and play together, and
I love Tabby too.
And they are super friendly to Tabby, the one that we caught from outside and took home this year. Clara's brother. And Stella is Clara's mom, so Stella is also Tabby's mom. Stella, the black cat in the other room, in case I'm confusing anyone. That sounds familiar, huh?
Well, Marty had 3 others in
What?
their house. Connie was saying that
Oh.
she was worried about Marty being lonely. They had 3 older cats, best I recall. I think they had a 4th that had died recently.
Oh, why are you in my shoes? Why are you in my shoes, smelling my stinky feet?
No, I asked if they wanted another one, and they said 4 was a nice round number for them, so they didn't want any extras.
You guys calming down now? Oh, what are you doing to the floor? Why are you having a freak out on the floor? What is, it's just a spot. Why are you freaking out about a spot on the floor? You guys. Anyway, 40 minutes is a long video for people to watch later. So I guess we'll wrap this one up and do it again tomorrow like always. Hopefully the other streams will have no issues, and so you can peek in and see everybody after we're gone. When Stella comes out, since she doesn't come out until we leave. See her and her babies playing, and these babies playing. And the sound will be on. It should be on now, and it'll be on overnight. Like we've said before, we turn it off during the day so that there's no businessy things that get captured on it, since this is a business and has offices and does confidential type things that don't need to be on a kitten live stream. So
George.
with that, we'll say see you tomorrow, and you can like and follow us on Instagram if you want to. I try and post pictures there every day. Sometimes it's every other day, Depends on how much time I have to take pictures, but you can always follow along there, and these videos are always linked there. And now I'm just rambling.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. You gotta get your tagline down.
Yeah. I'm a YouTube sensation. Am I YouTube famous yet?
I don't know why they sent me an AdSense thing the other day for the other channel, because I bet I only have like 70 cents.
Okay. Well, I'm still videoing right now, so I don't want to cut you guys off, but this chat will close down when I stop this video, so might want to take it to the other room if you need to. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.